guys, so I wanted to talk to you today about 10 of the top niches that we found that are doing really good for niche and affiliate blog sites, right? So, if you're not familiar with what niche sites are, affiliate sites are, especially if you're here and you've heard a lot about faceless YouTube channels, this is where it all began with people creating what we call niche sites or affiliate sites. It's pretty much the same thing. So, what these sites are sites that are about a specific topic, catered to an audience, not necessarily about a person or a company, but they're really around helping you to do or understand or learn more about something specific. And they create these sites in order to drive traffic and to monetize using affiliate products, affiliate marketing. And so that's why some people call them niche sites, especially if they also combine them with some services or other things that aren't necessarily affiliates. And other people call them affiliates if they're just purely putting links on the site. So either way, the niches that we are about to talk about are going to help you with any of those. So these are the top ones for 2024 that we know are working. And during this video, I'm also going to give you a few tips on how to make it work, especially in light of a lot of people are watching videos as you're watching a video right now. So I'll talk about one of the things that make these niches doing really well and pretty unique is the fact that they offer something different or in addition to what people get on video. So people are specifically looking for this information in written format. I'm also going to show you guys a tool that is going to help you to create these posts really, really fast, really easy, and doing all the things so that you can make all of the income that we are talking about today. But some of the things I have considered when talking about this is, are there any type of affiliate products or services available? So while I haven't gone out to Commission Junction in order to get each of those products for you, there's some that we know will monetize better than other things. And so that is one of the big considerations. Will this monetize? Second, is it still getting traffic? Not necessarily, as I said, because a lot of people are a video or social or TikTok. So we've got another layer of information that we need to consider of, are people actually looking for this in written format, and what needs to be written in order to make this work over watching a video or something like this, right? The third thing is I'll consider or talk about is competition and how easy or hard is it to get into this specific niche. First niche on my list, and these are in no particular order, but like I said, I'll talk about a little bit of the pros and cons so you can make the decision based on the ones that are right for you. The first one on the list is saving. So right now, early 2024, we know the economy is right about now. And so people are researching this niche a lot more because of how the economy is going. Food prices are going up, home prices are going up, everyday prices are going. And so now people are really jumping back into, y'all remember a couple of years ago, everybody was doing extreme couponing. And so people are really jumping back into, how can I save? How can I make things stretch? And they're looking for information. Now, one of the things I don't like about this niche is that it's not necessarily as evergreen, depending on how you do it, because if you're running like a site that talks about deals and sales, they're only available for the time that the deal is going. So you're not necessarily going to get traffic from 2-3 years ago, but you can still talk about some of the methods and the tips, or even organizing the way you save, getting into certain ways to even save for like retirement or rainy day funds or stuff like that. So there are still some things that you can do that would make this more of an evergreen longevity for some of the posts, but sprinkle it in with some of those, here's what's going on today, because right now people are looking to save and make things stretch and happen for today. So second niche, and this one is right along the lines of savings. This one is about financing. And actually, the next 3-4 niches are going to kind of have some overlap, but you can definitely jump into any of them. So different from savings, finance is talking about what to do with your money, where the best places to spend your money, or save, or where to save your money, how to grow your money. These things are always good sites, right? Always good things that people are looking for financial information. And not everybody wants to do that on video, right? Or in video, especially like on TikTok. I love a good TikTok, right? But on TikTok, they're very short, bite-sized information. This is one of those topics that people want to dig deeper. And so while you may on TikTok get these are some of the things I did, they want to dig deeper into how am I going to do them? Why is it important? Case studies on what's going on. So this is a niche that is never ever going to go away. Again, it's not as much the evergreen longevity, but it is definitely going to be information that people are going to search for over and over and over again. And once they find a site that they like getting the information from, they come back to that site over and over and over again. And there are a good deal of affiliate products, because services and SaaS companies that offer affiliate assistance. So you think about your mint.coms and different banking softwares, different savings softwares, all kinds of different softwares that are in this particular niche. They do a lot to have affiliate programs. And so if you can offer the information, you can make money on the affiliates by recommending or helping people to determine which one of these tools that they should be going through, right? The next one is the start a business. This is another tried and true. Everybody wants to know how to start a business. And so creating blogs on starting a business, different ways to start a business, different types of businesses to start. It really helps if you niche down into, how to start a cleaning business, or a business that is around home care. I've got a couple of clients who are contractors, and a lot of their stuff always does really well because, people are always looking for things around the home. So maybe, blogging about starting a business around the home, like something they can do in the house. A lot of people don't want to go back to work, which we'll be talking about that in a minute too, but they don't want to go back to work. So giving them those type of information. So niching down even within this niche of starting a business, no longer is it just, turn on your computer, start making videos, you can make money, right? We're all over that. And we know that that's not exactly how it goes. And so if you can get specific about some specific types of businesses, or businesses that work well for specific people, then you're going to do really well in this niche, creating that kind of content. Again, and you can almost go on TikTok and say, what kind of businesses are people telling people to start? Let me go give them more information, because once they go on a short form platform like a TikTok and see a video or two, now they're searching in, how do I do this? What do I need? What tools do I need? And that's where we can grab them with our affiliate content that is on our websites, right? The fourth one that is a really good niche that is doing well right now, and I don't know how much longer this is going to do well, or do at this level. It's always going to do well, but do at this level, is the how to find a job niche, right? So like I said, these kind of go all together because it's around money and finances and stuff, but people are looking for a lot of content out there on like what to do with your resume. And again, if you can get specific, like resumes in the tech field, resumes in the medical field, like certain resumes and that kind of thing, but helping people with tips and tricks on how to get jobs or find jobs, where to look. A couple of times I've been in groups and people are always like, where are you guys searching for jobs anymore? Because they're using LinkedIn and it's not working, right? So if you can give a lot of information and have your blogs about how to find a job, tips on like interview practices, stuff like that. Again, this is another one that, yes, there are a lot of videos out there, but there's a lot of short information. And some people just don't want to hear all the information. They want to see it, right? They need a checklist of these are the things that I want to do. So that, they need kind of that more detailed, more in depth. They need to see it all kind of right there in front of them. Next one, I'm going to talk about top 10 lists, right? I'm doing one now, right? It will also be a blog post, because top 10 lists are really, people want help making decisions. And we'll talk about this in the tool I'm going to show you guys in a moment, but people need help making decisions. And so if you can help them make a decision, then you are going to always do better in terms of getting traffic, because people search for what's the best dot 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 dot, right? And you're going to keep those people because they're going to keep coming back because they always want to know what's the best. So you could do top 10 list on, sites to use, top 10 list on software to use, top 10 list on products to buy. So there, the affiliate possibilities here are almost endless because there's always someone who has some competition. And if there's competition, if you're talking about, let's say Canva, we know Canva has an affiliate program, not a great one anymore, but they got a program, right? Canva has a program. We know there are alternatives to Canva. And so we know if we put all those together in a top 10 list, that we can now have a couple of affiliate opportunities. I really love these two because just because you're recommending one or two or whatever doesn't mean you can't be affiliates for all of them, right? So I could be a Canva affiliate, I could be Adobe affiliate, I could be a photo, well, Adobe is Photoshop, but I could be, some other app and tools that help people with either video or graphics because now Canva's doing a little bit of both. I could be an affiliate for all these programs. And so each one of my top 10 lists, I can add in those affiliate links. And if you're feeling like, well, I don't want to be an affiliate or I don't want to recommend one thing but have links for the other, you don't necessarily have to make a decision for people. So you don't have to say this is the one you should go with. You can just give the pros and cons of each of the different things so people can make their own decisions based on the information that you gave them. So those top 10 lists, I mean, even dogs, like top 10 dog products, dog foods for certain size dogs. And, there's just so much possibility there for content and for affiliate links that it is endless to do top 10 lists content or top 10 list sites. Next one along the same size, comparison. Not necessarily the 10, but you can do a good head to head. Same premise that you're helping people make a decision. You can be an affiliate for each of those things. You got multiple chances and types of products that you can be an affiliate for. And so those comparisons are really, really good. Try to stick with, comparisons of tools, whether they're software tools or offline tools like books and things like that, products. So whether it's products around the home, products for specific things like dogs or kids or something, but products, those are where you're going to get the best with these comparison. And like I just said with the top 10, and look for those who have different competitors, and all the competitors have an affiliate program, right? The more affiliate programs, the more chances you have of making some type of income from these particular types of sites. Next one, which is, we're here talking about it, doing it ourselves. So no one's surprised at digital marketing. And just like the start a business niche, digital marketing is one of those where people, we know all the basics, right? You can't just tell me how to do an email list anymore. And that's just it. Now people want more in-depth strategy kind of information. So case studies are really, really good, and they're great for affiliates because you can have different case studies with different tools that people use and throw in the affiliates for each and every one of them. How this person made this amount using InVideo, which is one of the video softwares I use. How this person made this amount using SEO Assist, which we're going to talk about in a minute, right? How this person made this amount using this. Each of those case studies are now linking opportunities that you can be an affiliate, and people like seeing case studies in print more than or in typed more than in video because they can actually see like the charts and the numbers, and they can go back to just the parts that they need much easier than they can in video. And of course they want that more than 60 seconds. So for case studies and talking about how people do different things in digital marketing, that's going to do really well for you in an affiliate type niche site where you're typing a lot of the information. Another thing that people like in this space are stats, right? People need proof. Even if you're someone who's selling digital marketing, you need proof. So if you're doing studies or collecting different stats from different studies, that's another thing that people are really like to see in print because they want to see that. And now you're showing them the stats of what's working, and then you're giving them tips on tools and things that they can use to make it work. So a lot of affiliate income opportunities there for these particular products. So let me show you before we go on to the next few niches. Let me show you this tool I've been talking about that is going to help you create this content a lot faster, a lot easier, and make your whole affiliate marketing, niche marketing business just kind of churn without you having to do a lot of the work. So here we are at SEO Assist. So we're talking about blog content, and this is the blog content creator that you need to use in your affiliate business, right? And I'm going to show you guys a few of the things that it can do and tell you why you absolutely need this in your affiliate marketing business as opposed to any of the other tools. We know that there's other content writers out there, but this one is specifically made for us because it helps to make sure that our content is unique, and although it uses AI, it's not completely written by AI. So coming here into SEO Assist, you go right into the dashboard, select do a blog post, and you'll see that it helps you come up with some good topic ideas that will now be part of that niche and what you can write about. Then it comes over here and has different blog post types. And these are based on blog post types that affiliate marketers need to write about, right? So we've got Mythbusters if you want to talk about something that people think is true, but really isn't. We've got mistakes to avoid. Another video I talk about how mistake posts are one of the most popular posts out there because more than how to do it, people want to know how not to mess things up, right? So our content's always going to stand out because while in the world of how-tos, we're telling you how not to do it the wrong way, right? And of course, recommending the right ways with our affiliates. And then comparisons, I just talked about that being one of the niche blog post types that are really good for 2024. You can do all of your comparison blog posts here. And then we have a couple of other ones. You can actually use this 5 ways to do almost any of the other niche types we just talked about, because you'll get them like 5 ways to start with finance, 5 ways to find a job, 5 ways to get your resume, 5 places to go and look for a job these that working in 2024. You can use 5 ways for so many different things. One of the unique things about what SEO Assist does is it doesn't just write the content for you just based on you giving it one or two things. It actually asks you a few questions. So these questions help you to make really unique blog post content that doesn't sound like AI and actually does better in a lot of those AI checkers that people. So if you're writing for clients and they're running your AI through AI checkers, you're going to do better because these particular flows, what we call them content flows, these particular flows will help you to make sure you've got like super unique content. So back to those niches that we were talking about. Now that you've seen how you can easily write some of this content without having to do a lot of the legwork, right? And the actual writing of the content, right? So next one we're going to talk about are recipes, but a little twist. Two things. I'm going to say incorporate your recipes and your savings that we talked about earlier. You could talk about recipes that help to save and help to stretch. And we already know recipes are good because you could talk about the tools that you're using. There's a lot of recipe services or food services that are out there now. So you can do a lot with the recipe blogs. Doing recipes a little bit different than what we've used to doing and what recipe bloggers have been doing for years. No longer do people want to see all of those personal stories. Similar to some of the other things, and this is how you can really make your blog different and stand out, not just by talking about the savings, although that's one of them, is that people want to know a little bit more about how not to mess it up, right? So really, what's the best pans that you use that you saw, like between doing it in a throwaway foil pan or doing it in a real nice ceramic pan, and you can choose either one. Cooking it in the air fryer as opposed to cooking it on the stove, right? So all of these different ways that you can make your recipes more beneficial to people, and make sure you put that information in the title, like chicken casserole in the air fryer or in the oven, right? So something like that, to not just tell them that you're showing them a recipe, but you're showing them how to make the recipe easier, faster, better. That is some of the words for 2024: easier, faster, better, cheaper. Right? Those are really the words you're going to hear over and over and over again for 2024. Now, going into our next niche, and there's probably no surprise here, tech. Tech is another one that is always going to be a really good niche. It's definitely really good for blogs because people want to see anything. You can list things and people can visually see them like side by side right there on the list. People would rather read a list of tech tools, like top 10 tech tools for this, or things you need to get started with your podcast or stuff like that. They'd rather see that in written form in a list as opposed to listening to a long drawn out video, especially if they can go through like a couple of different things, a couple of links and sites. And of course, the affiliate opportunities are endless because not only can you use Amazon, our tried and true, get that Amazon link in there, but you can also reach out to some of the brands and actually get affiliate links directly from the brand. So as opposed to just telling them to go on Amazon, you could tell them you can also get this from Blue, right? If I'm talking about the Blue Yeti mic, right? Which kind of have one here, right? You could also get these from there and give them the link to that. So don't just limit your tech tools to using your Amazon links. Think about the other places you can find those links, and you are going to capitalize on those affiliate dollars and affiliate opportunities there. Last one, but not least, of course, on this list are local. Any type of local sites are going to do really, really well in 2024. And you can do local home buying, you can do local activities, you can do local businesses, you can do so many local based things because people are traveling again and so much has changed, right? So now they're traveling, they're looking up, where can I go? Is that thing still there? What are my options that are out here? And although most people be like, well, I'll look at what's on Google, a little bit of a distrust, especially with the reviews and things on Google. And so we can, as affiliates, capitalize on that distrust just a tiny bit. And not saying you should make sure people don't trust Google, but we can capitalize on a little bit by giving them more trusted information and giving more than just like the name and location of places. What is this place good for? If you're talking about somewhere, like I'm always looking for places to every single year, I need places to host a birthday party for my son, right? And so if you're giving me places to host his birthday party for my son, and you're telling me not just like here it is and how much it costs, but also telling me what the experience is like, what other parents thought, and you can even read the reviews. You don't have to go to all these places to make good blog posts about it. You can read the reviews, you can look at TikTok videos yourself. Just recently, I found a restaurant locally that to take my mother for her birthday. She wanted a place where she can dance, right? And not dance because she's not getting on a dance floor, but a little bop place, right? And so I watched probably a dozen or more TikTok videos on different places in my local area, different restaurants that had like the vibe. You guys know the vibe, right? So they had music, they had food, they had great stuff, right? And we wound up choosing a place. Well, after that, guess what? People started asking me because they didn't want to go through all of that. I don't even know if they knew to go on TikTok and look for restaurants because people don't think to go on social for so many of these local places. And so that's where this is going to really help you if you're as a blogger or a niche site, is that people don't even really think about looking locally on some of these sites. And here's where the affiliates come in. Now, this one might take a little bit of footwork, not gonna say a little bit of footwork. You can do it without doing the footwork, but the footwork is definitely gonna give you a better boost here, right? So this is a place where you can reach out to local companies and say, hey, I'm going to talk about it in the blog. Do you have a referral program? Do you have a discount that can share my people? Do you have anything that's in the way of an affiliate program that we can monetize? And if you really got good traffic, you can even sometimes pay them or charge them to be on these different lists. So those are some of the ways you can make some income with it. Also with chains now, so like a Dave and Buster's or a Yard House or any of those type of places, some of them have affiliate programs too, just regular set of programs. So helping them to get people into the door is going to help. Also, depending on what your niche, so like if you're doing party places in the New Jersey area, blah blah blah, you can also have supplemental information on decorations and recipes and different things that they need, opportunity that they're going for. So if I'm going to talk about local restaurants, I'm going to also talk about some decorations and things that are restaurant friendly, things you can take, and I'm going to use some affiliate products there. If I'm going to talk about activities, I'm going to also, like, so say I talk about camping or hiking or stuff like that, I'm going to put a couple of, like, when you go to this place, make sure you bring your good shoes, your water bottles, your backpacks, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to give people a list of some things that are going to make the experience at this place that much better. I even went to another party I went to recently, the local indoor ski place here in New Jersey. It's pretty dope, right? But there's an indoor ski place here in New Jersey, and going to the place, I needed gloves. They gave you the gear, but it helps to have some other type of gear. So I could have easily said, okay, here are the gloves, buy your gloves, buy your gear, buy some things, don't bring all of them because they give you a lot, but here's some things that you do want to purchase and have on hand. And I could do affiliate links for all of that, plus get links from the company for when people sign up. And don't think because they're local that they don't have an online way for you to sign up. A lot of local places are now using online purchases and registrations and things like that, which means they have the opportunity to track affiliates. So another bonus tip here, if it's a place that has an online registration, check in and see if they have an affiliate program. So that way now you can have that ability to track. Like even Dave and Buster's, a lot of people buy their cards and coins. Well, not in coins anymore, they're all on a card, but they buy the money on their website. So Dave and Buster's could potentially have an affiliate program. So check into those local places that have those too. So these are my top 10. So these are my top 10 suggestions for affiliate niche websites in 2024. So like I said, my savings websites, my general finance is talking about different ways people can do things with their money, start a business, get very niche about the type of businesses that you're going to talk about. It's really going to help you. The top 10 list, so really almost a top 10 of anything, and you can combine. You can do top 10s in finance, and now you've got a combo deal for the type of content that people are looking for. Your comparisons, which is more of a head to head than your top 10, where you're giving people the pros and cons. You can tell them what you like better, but make sure you have affiliate links for all of the above, right? Digital marketing, that is always going to be one of the things that people want to know more about and get into. Once you tell them how to start a business, they need the digital market, right? So you could do one just specifically on digital marketing, or do a little bit of a combo deal. And there's so many different tools that you can get affiliate links from and really maximize the opportunity to profit from this niche. Next thing, my recipes. So tried and true recipes are still a thing. People will always want to look up how to do, what to do. Even if you're someone who does video, if you do short form videos or even long form videos of recipes, make sure you got the blog to go with it too. Because even once I see the video, I need that broken down, seeing it. Like I need that grocery list when I'm in the store. I need that, things to use list when I'm trying to see if this is something that we can even do. If it's something like air fryers, I love a good air fryer blog, right? Because I always want to know what else I can do with this thing. But you can recommend some of the good air fryers or air fryer accessories. People always want to recommend air fryers, and I'm like, well, I got one of those, right? But like just recently, I made chicken using my little air fryer rack. That's something that someone could say, if you're going to make chicken, here's a good way to make a lot of chicken from Costco. Like in Costco, got those big bags, make all the chicken at one time using my little rack, right? So you can have air fryer accessories to go with the air fryer too. So recipes that help people enhance the way they're making the meals. Tech is always going to be, whether you're talking about tech tools, tech items, or like products, so many different ways to monetize, but also so many different ways that people are going to be searching for it and looking for that written content. And our local businesses. Local businesses are stepping into the affiliate game because a lot of them are doing that online registration. And so this is a really good way, a good time to start those local blogs, those local affiliate sites where you're telling people places to go, things to do. You're giving them recommendations of things that they need once they get there, and the affiliate of actually getting them to the place. So hope you enjoyed this. Let me know. Don't forget to try out SEO Assist to help you write all of this affiliate content. I will see you in the next video.